Today, I'm going to show you how to get the cheapest training. Now, this works all year because I'm going to show you the method to figure it out for your own. I'm not just going to give you 2 or 3 filters that you can use for today or tomorrow and then move on. So no matter when you're watching this video, this will work. This is the cheapest way to buy training in Madden 22 Ultimate Team. Save yourself some coins. Stop overspending on training. Let's get into it. The first thing you're going to want to do is check the day of the week. Yes, that's correct. I would not recommend buying training on days like Wildcard Wednesday. When there are training rerolls in the store, people are buying up all the training they can possibly buy, and that demand without the extra supply just drives up the price. The days I'd recommend trying to buy training are when limiteds are in packs, as well as on Legends Saturdays. Those are going to generally be your best days of the week to go and buy training. I'd recommend stocking up on these days if you plan to use it throughout the week, maybe to change abilities out or do some rerolls yourself. Just avoid buying training on Wildcard Wednesday or if they add new training rerolls to the store, because everyone's buying training those days. You don't want to buy when everyone else is buying. Step number 2 is to go to a website called muttgg. This is a fantastic website, and it makes it much easier for you to identify what's going to be the cheapest overall, the best coin per training ratio or CPT ratio. And muttgg breaks it down very easily. So when you go to muttgg, this is the page you're going to be greeted with. It's just their homepage. At the top here, you want to go to prices, and this is going to take you to a section that shows you a nice little graph of the best time of day to buy as well. Buying overnight is probably the best situation for you, because that tends to be, if you look at the graph, when prices are cheapest. If I go to 7 days here, usually at nighttime is pretty much the best time to buy. But if you're not that picky, you'd really only be saving a very small amount of coins by the time of day adjustments. Make sure you're selected on the right platform. I'm on Xbox. If you're on PlayStation, go to PlayStation. We're going to stay on Xbox for this one. If you scroll down, you'll see cheapest training by overall. Now it's going to give you the cheapest training right at the top here. So we can see we can get 91 overalls for a target price of 363,000 coins for an average training ratio or coin per training ratio of 51.8. The next closest would be 89 overalls at 176,000 at a 55.8 coin per training ratio. Now, this is a lot to spend on training. Usually you're going to have to spend more coins to get a better return, but I don't ever really feel comfortable spending like 400,000 coins at a time unless I need an absolute metric ton of training. So I'll usually try to find what's in my price range. Like, hey, I'm willing to spend 175,000. That's good enough for me, even though it's not technically the cheapest deal. It's closer to what I'm actually willing to spend on it. So now we need to find a way to buy 89 overalls for a target price of 176,000 coins or lower, because you can always find training lower. Now we're going to hop back into Madden 22 Ultimate Team, go to auctions and trades, and we need to find a way to filter down those 89s overalls so we're seeing only the newest cards. Now, I have a basic sniping tutorial on my channel that goes in depth about how to actually snipe cards, which comes into play with what we're trying to do here. So I'm going to go to the quality filter and sort by 88 to 89. If we just scroll down here and find the cheapest 89 on here, it's going to be more than our target prices. So we want to make sure that we're finding the newest 89s that are posted to the store, because that's going to give us the best chance at sniping a card under that 176,000 price range. So if I just use my right trigger here and go to sort by newest, you can see 48 minutes. We're not seeing the newest cards. We want this to be 59 minutes or like 7 hours or 1 day. We want it to be the newest of the filters. Normally aim for 59 minutes because people generally post items for just about an hour. So in order to filter this down, all we need to do is add to these filters here. So there's tons of ways you can do this. You can go sort by position and go say all offense, or sort by just a quarterback position, for example. This is actually pretty good. We're seeing a lot of cards here at 59 minutes, but we can also try something different. Let's just try all offense and see if that works. Here we're seeing all 59 minutes across the board. We're going to have a great chance of sniping 89 overalls as they pop up here. You saw that LaDainian Tomlinson just sold for 178,000 coins. That's a good price, but still above our target price range. So now that we have a filter here, guys, there's a couple other options you can do if, say, the all offense or all defense doesn't work. Throw just a letter in this filter. So you can put in a C or put in an S or a D or a B or an O. Those are some letters that I generally like to try, and just keep that and see if you're getting 59 minutes in the filter. You also can sort by programs. So since there's a bunch of new 89s in the Campus Hero program, we could sort by Campus Heroes and get rid of the all offense filter so that we have all the Campus Heroes, and we should see 59 minutes on the filter, which we do. These are all 89 overall, so this is going to give us a great chance of finding that 89 overall. But you really want to sort within these filters. You can sort by team and go by that way. For right now, I'm going to get rid of the Campus Heroes, and we are going to sort by just all offense and all defense. Now, the best way to refresh this, if you have a good filter that's working, is just go to anything that's unused. So for example, cap value. I have no filter input into the cap value. So if I just click on cap that value and click A again on all. We're not changing our filter at all, but we are refreshing the cards that are going here. So literally just go on an unused filter, hit A twice, and it'll refresh the cards that are popping up. This is the best way to refresh your cards to make sure you're getting the newest ones with having to do the least amount of work. So I'm going to keep doing this here. I'm going to keep refreshing until we find a card that pops up for our price. Usually it takes less than 5 minutes to do. If you're sitting there after 5 minutes and nothing is popping up, try a different filter. So if this wasn't working, I'd try to go just by the campus legends perhaps, or I'd switch to all defense. Hopefully that would work for me. But remember, as of right now, according to muttgg, we're aiming for 89 overalls at about 175,000 or less. If you're willing to spend a little bit more, this is a good deal at 183,000 coins, but I like really good deals. The best deals. Seriously, just the best deals. If anyone knows good deals, it's me. Just keep refreshing on here until you find a snipe. Here you go, 178,000 coins. That's just about at our price range. I could buy this card. I don't need training right now, so I'm not going to buy it. But this is a perfect example. It literally took me like 2 more refreshes from when I just paused. That's literally it. Use muttgg to your advantage. That will sort the best coin per training ratio, but it'll also tell you what other overalls you can buy at. So it's good to know what target price we could get the same coin per training ratio of 88s. Since we're using 88s in this filter, we're seeing 88s. If one pops up for super cheap, it's good to know what my target price would be to buy an 88 overall while still getting the same coin per training ratio or less. muttgg is your best friend, guys. This method will work all year. This will always be the best way to buy the cheapest training. So that's the guide for you. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, drop a like on this video. Subscribe for more Madden tips and tutorials just like this one. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you boys in the next one.